And we'll fly away, away, away. Yeah, we'll fly.
Hello, it's your boy Davidoff. Welcome back to Premier League Recap. The tree behind me just went up like minutes ago, so it's good timing. You can't really see the lights. Like, I didn't use my lighting today for the purpose of showing the lights, but because of that light you can't see it anyway. I'll show it at the end. I'll turn the light off and show you. But anyway, I'm feeling a bit under the weather today, to be honest, not gonna lie, so I'm gonna try and keep it short. I recorded a couple of videos earlier, a couple long videos, so that drained me a little bit. But anyway, I should have just not recorded those because they don't need to be up tomorrow, whereas this has to be up. It doesn't have to be up, but I wanted it to be up on Christmas Eve. But whatever, I messed it up. It's Christmas Eve now. It's midnight, just gone midnight. So yeah. Anyway, sorry if I sound a bit weird, but anyway, since we beat Spurs, our form has not been too good. Obviously, understatement there. It's not been good. You know, even when we won the game against Huddersfield, we did not look convincing at all. So we needed some confidence back, especially after losing to Tottenham as well in the cup. That was annoying for me. I know a lot of Arsenal fans are okay. They're not okay with it, but a lot of Arsenal fans don't really care because the League Cup. But I care. Like, I don't like. We're not going to win much at the moment anyway. In future we can challenge for bigger things. But right now, the League Cup is one of the things that we can actually win, and we don't go for it and we don't take it seriously. I just don't get it. I just don't get it. And there was that whole Ozil controversy, but he started controversy, is how it's pronounced. What are you saying, Davidoff? But he was captain for this game against Burnley. We won 3-1, which is good. We need some confidence, and we got a win now. Hopefully from now we can win some games again, because we need a good run of wins, because Tottenham are on good form. They're playing well. They deserve to be up there. Liverpool and City are running away from us, obviously. I mean, we're not going to challenge this year anyway, but still, we're far off City, Liverpool, even Spurs. We're level with Chelsea, so top four is still a possibility, but we need wins. That's the point. If we want to make top four, we need wins. If we want to do better and win the Europa League, maybe we need to buy in January, especially defenders, and we need an attack. We need wingers. We need wingers, definitely. If we don't buy wingers and defenders, I don't know about the Europa League, to be honest. I think we need more to actually win the competition. I think we can go far in it, to be fair, because last year, without Aubameyang, we got to semi-finals. Only lost 1-0 in aggregate as well. So 1-0, sorry, by 1 goal. We lost 2-1 aggregates. And we could have won as well if we didn't concede at the Emirates, possibly. Well, you never know now, to be honest. But yeah, we got far last season, but I don't know about this season. But this is not about Europa League. I don't know why I'm mentioning Europa League. I always blabber on about random stuff instead of the actual game. We beat Burnley 3-1, some good goals. To be fair, Iwobi is probably offside. I think because of the deflection, they might have give it. I don't know. But Sean Dyche was complaining about certain things that we were diving. In recent weeks, our players on occasions have dived. I won't deny that. Guendouzi against Huddersfield was a key one. It was a blatant dive. In that game, though, we were booked 3 times for diving against Huddersfield a few weeks ago, and I think because of that, it looks worse on us. To be honest, it makes it look like Sean Dyche has a point, but I don't think he had as much of a point as he thought he did. To be honest, I'm not saying our players don't dive. They sometimes do. But Burnley players had a lot of things going their way. I mean, Socrates was in a headlock at one point. Guendouzi got kneed in the back. Was it in the back? I can't. He got kneed. He got his hair pulled. Is that all okay then? I'm pretty sure he was asked about one of his incidents. Like, it looked like from one angle that Barnes stamped on Guendouzi. Apparently from another angle though, he touched the ball, but I feel like Sean Dyche would say I didn't see it. I'm pretty sure he said it for one incident as well, for the stamping thing. But yeah, it's not like they were like angels in this game. I don't know. It's just, I think he's overreacting, to be honest. I just think he's overreacting. I just think a lot of things went their way. Even at one point they had a free kick and half their team was offsides, and it wasn't given. But they didn't score, to be fair. But still, you know, even though it doesn't result in anything, they're still getting decisions their way. So I just think they're exaggerating a bit. To be fair, the Lichtsteiner did sort of dive in the box. So yeah, the thing is though, pundits these days, they always say if there's contact, it's a penalty or a free kick. And a few weeks ago against Huddersfield, when Xhaka Mustafi went down, they're free hat-trick, yes, but there was contact. So if it's contact for other people, why is it not for us? I don't know. Am I making sense? I don't know, because I feel like that Mustafi one 2 weeks ago, there was as much contact there as there was on Son. Maybe more than on Son the previous week in the derby. I don't know. I'm just trying to... I don't know what I'm trying to do, but I just feel like... I'm not trying to say there's some sort of agenda against us or anything like that. I'm just saying certain things just don't add up to me, in my opinion. I just think like we're made out to be the villains in all this, when that's not really the case, in my opinion. But yeah, it's a good win. It's a good win. I like the fact that we won, obviously. So a nice little Christmas gift. But we need to improve, because so far, I don't want to hate on Emery, because I don't think he deserves that. It's only his first season, but considering what he's come in with, he's done well. He's done well. He's done a good job. This whole Ozil thing, I don't know. I mean, I'd want to keep him. I'd want to keep Ramsey too, but... And I know that Ozil started this game, this Burnley game, as captain, but I don't think that means that Emery suddenly likes him. You know what I mean? I hope that's not the case. I hope that it's all just stupid rumours, and I hope that they're on good terms, and I hope Ozil stays. But yeah, we'll see what happens. We'll see how things are at the end of January, I guess. So yeah, but still, Emery's done a good job, but we need to do better. For a club of Arsenal standard, the standards need to be higher. The standards right now are too low. Like, top 4 is something that we're going for. We're going for top 4. When in reality, for a club as big as us, that should be the minimum. But it's not anymore. So that needs to change. I paused for about 5 seconds there, and my mind just went blank. But as I was saying, in January we need to sign players for sure. Moving on to other games, the shock, or the 2 shocks of the match day. Is it World War III already? Jeez, that sounds like a warplane from a movie, doesn't it? I don't know if you can even hear it. It's a drone, guys. I'm kidding. That's not something to laugh about. A lot of people's days got ruined at Gatwick. But anyway, City lost at home to Palace, and Chelsea lost at home to Leicester. So yeah, the City game especially, that was crazy, because you just don't see this coming. You just don't see this coming. They've been so dominant. They got 100 points last season, and they've been dominant this season. They hadn't lost a game before this. Actually, they lost to Chelsea. And they drew Liverpool and Wolves, but still winning most of their games. They looked dominant. They looked great. And then they lose at home to Palace, just out of nowhere. The first 2 goals were good, but the second goal, Townsend, what a hit, son. He's going to go back to not scoring again now. That's what he does. He scores a screamer, then doesn't score again for a while, just goes out of the picture. But still, what a goal. What a goal. That was it just fell perfectly for him. Fantastic shot, great goal. And that goal set the tone ready for the game, to be fair. And eventually they won a penalty to make it 3-1. They're in dreamland to be 3-1 up away in Manchester. And they ended up winning as well. A great win for both Palace and for Liverpool, because they go further ahead. But yeah, Schlupp's goal as well was really good, as I mentioned, I think. KDB's goal was good as well, but did he mean it? I don't think he did, to be honest. But what a mad game. This is what I love about the Premier League. I love how anyone on any given day can beat anyone. I just love that aspect of the Premier League. It's just amazing. It's just amazing. I don't think it happens as much nowadays, but still, it happens quite a lot. There's always like some sort of team who you don't expect to do anything, go to a big club and actually get something. It's pretty good. It's really good. It's something special. Add something special to the league, and yeah, that's great. And Chelsea's game, they lost 1-0 to Leicester. I guess it wasn't as much of a shock as City. My thoughts on this game are really like not really on the game, but my thoughts are Chelsea need a striker. Chelsea in January should look and go and buy a striker, because if they want to challenge for things, what they've got is not good enough. And I like Giroud, but he shouldn't be a first choice striker for a team that's challenging for titles, for example. And Morata isn't much better either. Like, I mean, in my opinion, Giroud is better than Morata. Controversial there, but seriously, neither of them are good enough to be first choice for Chelsea. And it needs to change. They need to go and buy someone who, I don't know, but they seriously need someone who can hit 25 goals a season, you know. And they just don't have it. And it's one of the things that cost them in this game. And they keep playing Willian for some reason. Chelsea fans have been very hateful towards him. And I guess I get why, but still, sometimes they go a bit too far. But I guess in a way you can understand, because he's not particularly playing well, is he? But yeah, a good win for Leicester though. Leicester, a fantastic win for them. Good goal from Vardy on the counter. And as I mentioned, Liverpool, they won against Wolves away. A big win for them. Wolves have done pretty well against big sides. They drew against United, Arsenal and City. And they beat Chelsea. So it's pretty good. Lost to Tottenham, but still. It's a good away win for Liverpool. A very good away win. Their first goal was nice as well. Salah's goal. It was a really good team goal. From years of watching Wenger's Arsenal score a lot of excellent team goals, I can appreciate this. It wasn't the best team goal ever, obviously, but still, it was a nice goal to look at. And yeah, 2-0 win for them. And Sunday's game, which happened a few hours ago, Tottenham beat Everton 6-2 at Goodison Park. That's just embarrassing, to be honest, for Everton. They went 1-0 up. They should have been 2 up, to be honest. Having said that, I don't think it changes the game, to be honest. I mean, I know they'd be 2 up, but the way Tottenham played that game, I just don't see how they wouldn't win, to be honest. Even at 2 down, I just feel like Everton's defence just is all over the place. And I feel like, because Tottenham played really well, to be fair, credit to them. They're playing great. Their attacking players, Eriksen, Kane, Son, Ali, they're all defending. Why did I say they're all performing? They're all performing really well. Other players as well. So they deserve to be where they are. They're playing well, but Everton were abysmal. Absolutely abysmal. And yeah, I feel like Marco Silva might not last that long if they keep playing like that. Jeez, it was really bad. How did we struggle against them? We beat them 2-0. It took us until the 83rd minute to score at the Emirates. How did we struggle so much against that team? It's always the worst when a team makes you look bad or beats you or draws with you. Or you beat them and they look really strong, and then they play someone else and they look terrible. It's a bit like Bayern, actually. Bayern beat us 10-2 on aggregates, then they got destroyed by Real Madrid. Just destruction. It just annoys me when it happens. But yeah, a mad game. Spurs deserve to win. United beat Cardiff 5-1, Ole Gunnar's first game. Good performance. That's all I can say, really. But Mourinho, it's been such a contrast from Mourinho's management last week and Solskjaer this week. It's been like a crazy contrast. But yeah, they played good football and they won. Good for them. Huddersfield 1, Southampton 3. Good win for Southampton, good away win. They beat us last week. But after beating us, they capitalised on that momentum and they've beaten Huddersfield 2. I think that's a good 2 wins for them. And this can be a good thing in terms of like improving their season. The new manager is doing pretty well in his first... Is it his first 2 games? I don't know, but anyway, he's fairly new and he's doing pretty well. Watford beat West Ham 2-0 away. Good win for them, good away win. West Ham have been on good form. Won their last, 3 or 4 games in a row. They were doing well. And then Watford just came to their stadium. They got a penalty, to be fair, but still... Watford got a decent win against them, and Troy Deeney stuck it to the fans as well, which was rather funny. Bournemouth beat Brighton 2-0. Good win for Bournemouth. Very good win for Bournemouth, actually. So yeah, what was that, Davidoff? Good win for Bournemouth. Very good win for Bournemouth. I'm just saying the same thing with very in it. What am I saying? What am I saying? This is what happens when you're an idiot. But anyway, it's a good win for Bournemouth. They're not doing that well this season, so there's a good win for them. Brighton have been doing a bit better, but there we go. And Newcastle drew Fulham 0-0. I feel like Newcastle should be winning these games, to be honest, but both teams are struggling, so kind of makes sense that they play out a stalemate. And yeah, let me just look at the table for a second. Let me just load it up when I see it. Give it about 10 years. For some reason it's taken a while, it doesn't usually. Alright. I want to check who's bottom. Fulham on 10, Huddersfield on 10, Burnley on 12, Cardiff on 14, Southampton on 15, Newcastle on 17, Palace on 18. Pretty good. Bournemouth up 8th on 26. I didn't realise that. I thought they were a lot lower for some reason. I don't know why. I need to check the table more often. But yeah, judging by the table, Palace and Southampton picked up some big wins. To be fair, it's helped them a lot. They're not out of trouble yet, but still, it's helped them a lot. Burnley, Huddersfield, and Fulham currently at the bottom 3. That could be the ones that go down. To be fair, I mean, Cardiff I think could go down. To be fair, I feel like Cardiff, Burnley, Huddersfield, and Fulham. 3 of those will go down, in my opinion. Southampton, Newcastle, Palace, Brighton, I think they will survive. Hot take. Yeah, so there we go. I would put the table there, but I can't be asked to get it. And there's not enough space anyway. This is your boy Davidoff. Actually, wait a second, let me just show you the lights. It doesn't look finished, does it? That side, that side just... It looks very odd. I might need to change that. Or is it too late? It's Christmas Eve now. Does it really matter? I mean, the star is... You can't even see the star, but it's straight. Everything else is fine. There's a thing sticking out as if you're going to stab someone, but... I mean, that fits London, to be fair, but, you know... Apart from the top there, it looks alright. And that bit. Yeah, it looks a bit unfinished, to be honest. Oh well, whatever. This is your boy Davidoff. Please like, share, subscribe. Thanks for watching. Have a good day. I could have done a video like this. It's not even that dark. It would have been nice. And see ya.